Welcome to our channel where we explore the extraordinary lives of Hollywood's most iconic stars. Today we delve into the life of Rita Moreno, a true legend who has dazzled audiences for over 7 decades. From her groundbreaking career as an EGOT winner to her tumultuous relationships and personal struggles, Rita's journey is one of resilience, passion, and triumph. Stay with us to uncover how her bold choices stirred Hollywood's elite, including her infamous relationship with Marlon Brando. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more fascinating stories from Hollywood's golden era. Rita Moreno, a legendary actress with a career spanning over 70 remarkable years in Hollywood, has achieved the rare distinction of winning an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. Despite these extraordinary accolades, Moreno never considered her life or career as material deserving of a documentary. Rita Moreno once revealed that Marlon Brando was a far better lover than Elvis Presley, a detail that ties into the surprising affair she had with Elvis, all in an attempt to make Brando jealous. As a living legend, Moreno has led a life full of glamour and grit. The Puerto Rican actress has graced the silver screen, the stage, and countless blockbusters with her undeniable talent, charm, and beauty. Her career spans over 6 decades, during which she has captivated audiences with her fearless, anything-goes personality and her ability to shine in every role she takes on. An accomplished actress, singer, and dancer, Moreno embodies resilience. Despite facing decades of racism, being typecast into stereotypical roles, and surviving the trauma of rape by her agent, a crime she feared reporting due to her lifelong struggles with self-esteem, she persevered. Her radiant smile and unbreakable determination became her signature, even as she faced rejection and was continually boxed into ethnic roles. Producers often reduced her to playing the victim or the outsider, but Moreno refused to let these limitations define her. Fierce and unwavering, she displayed a strength that few can imagine, often stating she would trade all the accolades in the world for the respect she was denied by an industry intent on underestimating her potential. Rita Moreno faced constant pressure from Hollywood to conform to stereotypes, often being cast as the fiery Latina or other shallow exoticized roles. However, she consistently fought to break free from these limitations, going so far as to reject scripts that she felt perpetuated harmful cliches. In an interview, she once declared, "I refuse to let my career be defined by the narrow roles they think I should play." Beyond her personal decisions, Moreno actively participated in advocacy groups that championed fair representation for Latinx actors. Her work with these organizations helped to challenge the status quo and gradually reshape Hollywood's approach to diversity. While Rita Moreno's vibrant performances often veered dangerously close to racial stereotypes, this sparked criticism from fellow Puerto Ricans who were already struggling to combat widespread prejudice. Despite this, Moreno never compromised her pride or dignity to simply appease others. Beneath her infectious, seemingly unbreakable joy, however, lies a darker side she has kept well concealed. Infidelity is a common culprit in the collapse of romantic relationships, whether for celebrities or everyday people. For those in the spotlight, though, these betrayals frequently become tabloid headlines and subjects of relentless speculation. The lack of privacy and constant gossip about loyalty can put an immense strain on celebrity relationships. Rita Moreno candidly reflected on her life in the public eye, emphasizing that such issues weren't exclusive to the era of social media. In the 1950s, during her relationship with Marlon Brando, the seeds of their breakup were sown by suspected infidelity, a reality Moreno has openly acknowledged. Born in Puerto Rico in 1931, Moreno moved to New York with her family at the age of 6. However, the harsh winters of the Northeast were a minor discomfort compared to the racism and name-calling she endured. By age 11, she had already started performing dubbing lines for Spanish versions of American films. These early instances of prejudice were a precursor to what she would face as her career blossomed, first in New York and later in Hollywood. Her talents caught the attention of Louis B. Mayer, who brought the then 13-year-old Broadway performer to Hollywood, marking the beginning of her long and illustrious career in show business. Growing up in Puerto Rico, Rita Moreno spent her early years surrounded by the vibrant culture of her homeland, which would later shape her artistic expressions. Her mother, Rosa Maria, was a driving force in her life, embodying resilience and ambition. When Rosa decided to move to New York in search of better opportunities, she carried Rita with her, leaving behind her husband and the familiar warmth of Puerto Rican life. This bold decision marked the beginning of a transformative journey for young Rita. Adjusting to life in New York City was far from easy. Her mother, Rosa Maria, who worked tirelessly as a seamstress, not only supported the family financially, but also instilled in Rita a deep sense of resilience. She often reminded Rita, "You can achieve anything if you're willing to fight for it," shaping the foundation for her future tenacity. The bustling metropolis was a stark contrast to the lush, tranquil environment of Puerto Rico. Rita, just 6 years old, grappled with the challenges of learning English while enduring ridicule from classmates who mocked her accent and heritage. "I remember coming home in tears after being called names," Moreno later recalled. Despite these hardships, her determination never wavered. Rosa, who worked tirelessly as a seamstress, instilled in her daughter the value of perseverance and the belief that success was within reach, no matter the obstacles. By age 11, Moreno's talent began to shine. She started dubbing Spanish-language versions of American films, a job that gave her a glimpse into the world of entertainment. Her love for performance blossomed, and Rosa encouraged her to pursue her passion. Rita's early exposure to the arts became a beacon of hope, helping her channel the pain of cultural alienation into creative expression. This foundation of resilience and ambition would define her remarkable career in Hollywood. Rita Moreno's career took off early when she made her Broadway debut in Skydrift, just before her 14th birthday. Even at such a young age, she was already paving her way to stardom, showcasing undeniable talent in an era with limited roles for actors labeled as exotic. Moreno's determination and skill allowed her to defy expectations, becoming a trailblazer for Latinx representation in entertainment. Her groundbreaking role in 1961, which defined much of her career, marked a turning point, but her aspirations went far beyond that achievement. Rita Moreno's extraordinary journey has not only earned her accolades, but also an outpouring of admiration from fans and media alike. Over the years, her story has been a source of inspiration for countless individuals, particularly within the Latinx community. Social media platforms regularly light up with posts celebrating her achievements, with hashtags like Rita Moreno Legacy and EGOT Queen trending whenever she receives a new honor or appears at a major event. Fans have often expressed how Moreno's resilience in the face of adversity encouraged them to pursue their dreams. One fan wrote on Twitter, "Rita Moreno showed us that no matter how many doors are shut, you can create your own path to success. She's the definition of a trailblazer." Meanwhile, others have praised her for bringing authenticity and strength to every role she takes, with comments like, "Rita Moreno didn't just break barriers, she demolished them." The media, too, has consistently highlighted her cultural impact. Entertainment publications such as Variety and The Hollywood Reporter have celebrated her as an icon who has paved the way for greater diversity in Hollywood. At award ceremonies, Moreno's standing ovations are a testament to the industry's recognition of her contributions. During her speech at the 2020 Oscars, Moreno touched hearts by reflecting on her journey. "I hope my life reminds you that no dream is too big and no fight is too tough when you believe in yourself. I really wanted to be Elizabeth Taylor," Moreno admitted, reflecting on her dreams. When asked if her ethnicity played a part in the barriers she faced, she answered without hesitation, "Yeah." Despite her success, including an Oscar win, Moreno encountered significant obstacles. The industry repeatedly typecast her into roles portraying dark-skinned characters, limiting her opportunities to grow beyond such stereotypes. Her journey, captured through countless photographs and archival footage, revealed both the incredible highs and the painful lows of her movie career. Moreno's resilience and talent were undeniable, but even her groundbreaking achievements couldn't fully shield her from the pervasive discrimination of her time. Rita Moreno's early filmography included notable titles like The King and I, The Yellow Tomahawk, and Latin Lovers, but the roles often fell into stereotypical categories. Eventually frustrated by the lack of meaningful opportunities, Moreno stepped away from Hollywood for a time, focusing on summer stock theater and television work instead. Her career, however, proved to be far from over. Recently, she made a memorable appearance in the popular sitcom One Day at a Time, reminding audiences of her enduring charm and talent. Over the decades, Moreno has built an extraordinary career, collecting both accolades and admirers. What do you think is the most inspiring part of Rita Moreno's journey? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories. Her portrayal of Anita in West Side Story was a breakthrough moment, showcasing her remarkable abilities as a singer, dancer, and actress. This role not only catapulted her to fame, but also made history when she became the first Latina to win the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. That Oscar was just the beginning of her collection of prestigious honors. In 1972, she earned a Grammy for her contributions to the Electric Company, eventually achieving the rare and coveted EGOT status, an accomplishment few entertainers have matched. Moreno's EGOT accomplishments not only celebrated her immense talent, but also stood as a testament to her resilience as a Latina in an industry rife with challenges. Her Grammy win for the Electric Company marked a significant moment as it showcased her ability to connect with younger audiences through educational and entertaining performances. Her Tony Award for The Ritz solidified her status as a Broadway icon, with colleagues dubbing her the Queen of the Stage. Meanwhile, her Emmy wins further established her versatility, earning her recognition on television and breaking ground for Latinx representation. These milestones not only elevated Moreno's career, but also paved the way for future generations of diverse artists to dream bigger and aim higher. Rita Moreno's impressive achievements didn't stop with her Oscar and Grammy. In 1975, she earned a Tony Award for her performance in The Ritz, followed by 2 Emmy Awards in 1977 and 1978. However, her personal life was just as eventful as her professional accomplishments, particularly her high-profile relationships with fellow Hollywood icons. Among these, her on and off romance with Marlon Brando stands out as one of the most tumultuous chapters of her life. Long before Brando became synonymous with his iconic role in The Godfather, he and Moreno were involved in a passionate but fraught relationship that lasted around 7 years. Reflecting on their time together, Moreno described Brando as a womanizer and admitted that their relationship was deeply challenging. She recalled wanting to be perfect for him, but the emotional toll became too much for her to bear. Moreno also spoke candidly about her suicide attempt, explaining that it marked the end of their relationship, an outcome she intended. Despite her desire to become Brando's wife, she revealed that he went to great lengths to keep their romance hidden. During Hollywood's golden age, both Moreno and Brando were celebrated figures, yet their relationship remained a complicated secret, adding another layer of complexity to their storied lives. During the golden age of Hollywood, Rita Moreno and Marlon Brando were two of the biggest stars in the industry, so it was almost inevitable that their paths would cross. Their meeting came in 1954 on the set of Désirée, a biopic about Napoleon in which Brando starred as the lead. Moreno, then just 22 years old, was instantly captivated by the charismatic actor. Their connection was immediate, and they soon embarked on a passionate affair that spanned several years. Recalling their first meeting, Moreno described it as an overwhelming experience. Just seeing him that day made my body temperature skyrocket, as if I'd been plunged into a boiling bath, she shared. I blushed so deeply it felt like my entire body turned red. From the moment we met, it was as though an invisible web had drawn me to him. To her amazement, Brando felt the same magnetic pull and didn't hesitate to show it. While Brando was an incredible lover who stirred emotions she had never felt before, Moreno quickly discovered a darker side to his personality. His behavior often shifted unpredictably, causing her significant emotional pain. He broke my heart and nearly crushed my spirit, she admitted, reflecting on the turmoil of their relationship. Rita Moreno's relationship with Marlon Brando was marked not only by his physical infidelities, but also by emotional betrayals that left her deeply wounded. Yet despite the heartbreak and his inability to fully commit, she found herself unable to walk away from him. I became addicted to the challenge of winning him over time and time again, she admitted. Their passionate affair was as intoxicating as it was turbulent, but Moreno revealed that Brando was unfaithful throughout their time together. Adding to the complexity, Brando married and fathered children with his wives during his relationship with Moreno. While their connection was undeniably sensual, Moreno confessed that she was chasing a love she would never receive. Marlon was the perfect example of seeking acceptance from someone who simply couldn't give it, she reflected. The turning point came when she discovered another woman's lingerie in his house. I was devastated, she recounted. Literally the next day, I got a phone call. That moment, coupled with the knowledge that Brando had continued dating other women, left Moreno heartbroken, further eroding the fragile foundation of their relationship. Rita Moreno's heartbreak over Marlon Brando's infidelities eventually led her to seize an opportunity for revenge. One day she received an unexpected call from none other than Elvis Presley's agent. The agent informed her that Presley had seen her at the 20th Century Fox commissary and was captivated by her. Intrigued, Moreno decided to entertain the idea, knowing it would spark jealousy in Brando. The timing couldn't have been more perfect. Literally the next day I get a phone call, she recalled. The voice on the other end introduced himself. Rita Moreno, this is Colonel Parker. My client spotted you at the commissary and would very much like to meet you. With Brando's unfaithfulness weighing heavily on her, Moreno decided to meet Presley, certain that this move would provoke a reaction from Brando. Rita Moreno later confessed that her brief fling with Elvis Presley was entirely calculated, a response to Marlon Brando's unfaithfulness. They went out a few times, though she didn't find Presley particularly interesting. However, the relationship achieved its intended purpose, making Brando jealous. Marlon found out about it, and boy, was he upset, Moreno recounted. Mind you, he's the one who had another woman's lingerie at his house. He got insanely angry, throwing chairs, and it was wonderful. She admitted that her satisfaction in dating Presley came from knowing that no one could make Brando more envious. Despite the momentary triumph, their relationship was far from healthy. Brando's behavior continued to cause her immense unhappiness. The most harrowing episode came when Moreno became pregnant with Brando's child. Reportedly, Brando arranged for her to have an illegal abortion, which went horribly wrong. The procedure failed, resulting in the fetus dying inside her. Moreno was rushed to the hospital, where the deceased fetus had to be surgically removed. The trauma of the incident left her emotionally devastated, pushing her to the brink of suicide. By the early 1960s, the infidelity and heartbreak had taken an unbearable toll on her. The relationship between Rita Moreno and Marlon Brando ultimately collapsed after years of heartbreak and betrayal. The breaking point came when Moreno learned about Brando's affair with Rita Moreno, his mutiny on the Bounty co-star. Devastated, she attempted suicide in Brando's home. Brando went on to marry Moreno in 1962, and the couple had 2 children together. Following her recovery, Moreno made the decision to cut all personal ties with him. Years later, in 1969, the two reunited on screen in The Night of the Following Day. Reflecting on their intense scenes, Moreno described one particularly charged moment. "We did the dialogue, and I hauled off and smacked him. He smacked me back," she recounted. The scene reopened old wounds, dredging up memories of Brando's infidelities and the emotional pain he had caused. "It brought everything to the surface, like pond scum," Moreno admitted. Unable to hold back, she began screaming at him, and the cameras never stopped rolling. Moreno later realized how profoundly Brando's betrayal had affected her, to the point where ending her relationship with him felt like ending her own life. Reflecting on her journey to healing, Moreno credited therapy and finding a therapist who truly understood her struggles. She also acknowledged the challenges she faced as a woman in Hollywood, recalling, "I was very often treated like a sex object." The emotional toll of being reduced to such roles by the studio system further underscored the resilience she needed to move forward. During her time as a contract player in Hollywood, Rita Moreno faced intense challenges, including being pressured into staged dates for publicity. Reflecting on the dark realities of the studio system, she said, "When you're under contract, they own you." Moreno recalled being forced into staged dates with male actors to maintain a glamorous image, which she later described as a facade that felt suffocating. Despite this, she used these experiences to fuel her drive for authentic representation. One particularly harrowing memory involved being forced into an uncomfortable situation where someone tried to take advantage of her. These experiences left lasting scars, but so did her tumultuous relationship with Marlon Brando, albeit in a different way. In her memoir, Moreno shared a poignant detail about how deeply Brando remained a part of her life. For over 50 years, she continued wearing his favorite perfume, Balmain's Vent Vert, which he preferred over men's cologne. "When I inhale it, I inhale the memory of Marlon," she wrote, vividly recalling his polished skin and sweet breath. Even decades after their relationship ended, remnants of their love lingered in both of their homes. After years of tumultuous relationships, Rita Moreno finally found peace and stability with Leonard Gordon, a cardiologist who later became her manager. The couple married in 1965, embarking on a journey that lasted 45 years and marked a stark contrast to the turbulence of her earlier personal life. Their marriage was not only a bond of love, but also a partnership that played a crucial role in balancing the demands of Moreno's Hollywood career with the fulfillment of a stable family life. Gordon became a significant figure behind the scenes, encouraging Moreno to step out of her comfort zone and take on bold, new projects. His unwavering support helped her navigate the fiercely competitive entertainment industry while continuing to shine. Moreno once reflected, "Leonard always believed I could do great things, even when I doubted myself." Though Gordon wasn't a public figure in the entertainment world, his influence was undeniable. He played a pivotal role in helping Moreno manage her career, offering advice and guidance that allowed her to explore new opportunities. When she took on roles in productions like One Day at a Time, Gordon supported her in connecting with younger audiences and taking on fresh challenges. Their marriage stood as a testament to perseverance and mutual respect in an industry often characterized by fleeting relationships. While Moreno's public life was filled with accolades and milestones, her private life with Gordon provided the steady foundation that allowed her to thrive professionally and personally. The challenges Rita Moreno faced, including discrimination in Hollywood and the pressures of the studio system, shaped her into a passionate advocate for diversity and change. As a Latina, she consistently fought against being confined to stereotypical roles, using her voice to challenge injustices and push for meaningful representation in the entertainment industry. Rita Moreno has tirelessly used her platform to promote diversity and inclusion within the entertainment industry. She was a keynote speaker at numerous conferences advocating for gender equality and racial justice, emphasizing the importance of creating a more inclusive Hollywood. Moreno worked closely with organizations like the National Council of La Raza and the Screen Actors Guild, pushing for systemic change and fair representation for minorities. In a 2019 speech, she stated passionately, "I don't want any young woman to endure what I've had to face." Her advocacy extended beyond Hollywood, inspiring communities worldwide to break barriers and demand equality. Rita Moreno's advocacy extended far beyond the silver screen. She played an active role in pivotal social movements of the 20th century, cementing her status as a cultural ambassador for equality. A particularly notable moment came in 1963 when Moreno participated in the historic March on Washington, standing alongside Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Reflecting on the event, she described hearing King's "I Have a Dream" speech as a transformative experience. "That day taught me that my platform wasn't just about entertainment, it was about making a difference," she said. This involvement showcased her deep commitment to civil rights and inspired her to champion causes for marginalized communities. Beyond civil rights, Moreno also became an outspoken advocate for women's rights during the height of second-wave feminism. She used her platform to address issues such as workplace discrimination and gender equality in Hollywood, often calling for systemic changes within the industry. Moreno once stated in an interview, "I refused to be silent about injustices, no matter how much it scared me." Her advocacy resonated with many and made her a trailblazer for female empowerment, both on and off the stage. In recognition of her tireless efforts and cultural contributions, Moreno received numerous honors beyond her artistic achievements. In 2004, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, becoming one of the few Latina performers to receive the United States' highest civilian honor. During the Kennedy Center Honors in 2015, she received a standing ovation that moved her to tears, with peers and fans alike celebrating her groundbreaking career and legacy. Lin-Manuel Miranda described the moment, stating, "It wasn't just an honor for her, it was an honor for all of us who see her as a guiding light in this industry." Despite these accolades, Moreno's career was not without sacrifices. She often reflected on the emotional toll of walking away from stereotypical roles that Hollywood repeatedly offered her. Her decision to reject these parts limited her opportunities for years, but she remained steadfast. Moreno also shared the challenges of balancing her groundbreaking career with motherhood, stating, "Being a working mom in an industry like this required every ounce of strength I had. Fans have also celebrated Moreno's ability to remain relevant and inspiring across generations. Social media platforms frequently light up with hashtags like number RITAMORENOL EGACY and number EGOTQUEEN, particularly during significant milestones or public appearances. Her performance in West Side Story, 2021, reignited public admiration, with many praising her not only for her acting but for serving as an executive producer who championed authenticity in the film. One Twitter user wrote, "Seeing Rita Moreno in West Side Story at 90 is proof that legends never fade. They shine brighter." Moreno's legacy extends beyond Hollywood. As a mentor to young Latinx actors, she has dedicated herself to ensuring that future generations can dream without the barriers she faced. Her mentorship has inspired artists like Lin-Manuel Miranda, who called her a pillar of representation for the Latinx community. By consistently advocating for diversity and pushing for better opportunities, Moreno has left an indelible mark on global cinema. Looking back, Moreno describes her journey as a wonderful life, one where she overcame countless obstacles while staying true to herself and her values. "I always wanted to go big," she reflected, "and I did that, and more." Her accomplishments are nothing short of monumental, a testament to her resilience and determination. Rita Moreno's life and career are a testament to perseverance and ambition, breaking barriers and setting new standards in Hollywood. From her groundbreaking roles to the personal battles she courageously faced, her legacy continues to inspire generations. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Rita's incredible journey, make sure to give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. For more captivating stories about Hollywood legends, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.